Hello and welcome back. So today I thought I would do a flip through of my very first Fobonichi. I started numbering them as of like number 3. So let me just show you real quick. This is the first one, this would be my second, and this would technically be my third, but I started numbering them here for some reason. I think because I was really, I really loved this size and I thought I was gonna stick with this, and I have. So these are technically 1 and 2, they're just not numbered. So I'm gonna call this like a bonus number 1, and then this guy will be bonus number 2. And then I'll start in with my flip throughs as they're actually numbered. So I got this little notebook journal here from Hallmark when they were closing. The Hallmark near me, it was closing and everything was on clearance, and I just happened to pop in and I picked up this journal and the bonus number 2 there. Didn't know what I was going to do with them yet, and then I discovered this type of journaling and thought, boom, perfect, I'll just use these for that. So anyway, let's just jump right in here. So this was January to July 16th of 2017. So it's crazy, I've only been doing this just about 3 years, but I'm on number 15 or 17 if you count the first 2, which is kind of nuts, but cool too. So here you can see, this is where, you know, my very first 2 pages right here, and they are, you know, I didn't know what the heck I was doing yet. I didn't have any type of style. If I even have a style now, I don't know, but it was very just, let's just throw some stuff on here and see what happens. I tried out doing the date, the moon, the phase of the moon, and then the weather, but I didn't stick with that for very long. I wasn't really into that. It was a little too structured. I like to just kind of write what I feel like writing on the day. Here, this is cute. I drew these little guys, these cute little guys. And let's see. Yeah, so it's cool because I love looking through these because I can remember the day based on what I wrote down here. If I did a good job recording what happened that day, then it takes me right back to that day, and that's really cool because these days I would have totally forgotten them otherwise. Like, nothing super major happened on these days. You know, we didn't celebrate anything big. There wasn't a big milestone that day, but regular life happened, and really that's what life is about, right? All the little moments, all the regular days, in addition to the big days, you know. So this is cool. I like to look back here. And see, I hopped around, probably because I had pictures printed, and I got them back in the mail after I did these days. So then I went back and I wanted to make sure to document New Year's Eve. Here are my kids. They got to stay up, and yeah, everybody made it that year. So then let's see. We come on over here. It's kind of like more of the same sort of like little, you know, little illustrations and colored pencil coloring them in, and then just little square or just little boxes with journaling, and then I used more colored pencil, some washi on the edge of the pages, but I didn't do it over the edge. I just lined the end or the edge of the page with it. Yeah, so here is a fun little page. I liked the purple watercolor on these pages. I like how this paper took to it. It's not meant for watercolor. It's just regular notebook paper, or journal paper, I would say. And I still think it's really cool. It has like this matte sort of opaqueness to it. I think it's cool. And then these 2 hearts I just made with old book pages, and then used like some distress stain on this and distress ink on here, spray ink it looks like. Put a little picture of myself here. Had a nice day alone, and yeah. So here, this was cool. I was playing around with a little Zentangle. This is a picture that I saw done in Zentangle online, and I thought I'd give it a whirl. So let's see, here we have, I just had a little meditation altar that I wanted to document, so I kind of sketched it out and then watercolor, you know, filled it in with watercolor. And on this page, I had bought a distress kit, I think is what it was. Did I talk about it on here at all? No. But yeah, it was a Tim Holtz distress kit, and it had a stencil in it and some spray inks. And so I just kind of went for it, and it looks cool. Here's another page where I just like I did the boxes for my journaling, and then I did the watercolor, and it gave it that nice opaque look, which was cool. And then on this page, I used more of the stuff from that distress kit. And here my husband and I had gone shopping for my daughter's birthday presents, and these are the two rolls of wrapping paper that we picked out for her, which is cute. Here's just more stuff on the page here, and this washi tape is like overly sticky. I should really pull it out and just reattach this card here. This was kind of fun. I got my hair done that day, and more watercolor, but the pen that I used wasn't waterproof, so I gave myself a little beard there, but that's all right. I still really liked how that came out. It was cute. Let's see. This was a journaling prompt in a group that I'm in on Facebook, and yeah, it was cool. It was like your beauty secrets, I think is what it was. Just took a picture of myself, and I made this card with some more of that distress kit, some of the stuff from the distress kit. It had like this texture paste in there too. And then just my beauty secrets. Just really, they're just things to make you happy, that make me happy anyway. Let's see. And that's it. My daughter drew this, so I popped that in there. We used to journal together all the time, and she's kind of like over it now. It's very sad. But I try to lure her back in here and there. So it's cool. We went out for ice cream, so I just drew a little ice cream cone and then used a magazine cutout for that. Drew a little feather over here. This was from just like a cheap Dollar Tree calendar, and I just thought it looked cool. And then I just did colors to, I just pulled some colors from here for the rest of the pages. Let's see. It's me and my eldest. This is a picture. This was older than this, so he's even older now. These backgrounds are kind of cool. I think, if I remember correctly, I think I sprayed some inks onto like what are they called? An acrylic block, and I just kind of like scraped it and smeared it. I think that's how I got the background on those two pages. And here we've got more of this distress ink back here, and then some cutouts from a magazine. And I like this page. I did like a little Art Nouveau inspired lettering there. Oh, this was a trip we took. My second eldest here, Xander. We took him on a trip to New York City. We brought his older brother Evan when he turned 7, and then Xander wasn't quite ready until he turned 9. My daughter is 9, and we've yet to take her on her like solo trip with mom and dad down to the city. So we're about 3.5 hours north, so we can just kind of jet down for a day or stay overnight for one night if we want to, and just go down and do a few things and come home. And it's not like a huge crazy trip. It's fun. It's a fun trip. So anyway, we took him and we had a lot of fun. And this was cool. This was one of the restaurants that we ate at. And we all ordered ramen, different types of ramen. So I took this part of the menu and did this little pull out. And then this was from the front page of the menu. So I just wanted to document where we were, because I would totally go back. We would all go back. That was a really good place. Let's see. And then, what is this? How much, like a month later maybe? Not even, a couple weeks later. I went on a field trip with Xander and his class. I was a chaperone, and that was a lot of fun. We got to go on a boat ride. And then here we have the following Friday, I went with my daughter on a field trip to a place not too far away from there. And then afterwards, we met up with my husband and took her out for ice cream. And yes, that's cute. I like how I did like the blacks in different colors too. That was fun. And here we have my anniversary. And so this was cool. This was a wooden card, like a laser cut wood card that I gave him for our anniversary. And then I did a photocopy and then, just turned that into a tip-in with a picture of us on the back. And just kind of talk about all that a little bit. And then here was my daughter's kindergarten graduation, but I have no pictures or anything, and it's just this short little blurb about it. So I'm glad I documented it, but I wish I'd gone into detail just a little bit more with that. But I may have been short on time. I may have, who knows why I didn't elaborate on that. But anywho, so that brings us to, the next day. I went to the Wine and Food Festival with one of my best friends, and that's a blast. That's a lot of fun to go to. I want to say we've been twice together. Yeah, 17, 18. We didn't go last year. I had just way too much going on last summer. Good things, lots of fun things, but I had to just kind of say no to something, and this was one of the things I had to say no to. So, but it was really fun the 2 years that we did go, and I would totally go again. So, and then we go here. Let's see if I can find the date easily. So that was it was the 4th of July. So I went camping with my other best friend, and these are our daughters together. There was bingo. Bingo was had. And my son here, he won the jackpot. It was like $24, I think, and everybody was like, all the diehard bingo fans were like, what? A kid won? But anyway, no, they were all very nice to him. But he had a blast in the camp store and got to buy lots of candies and toys and little things because everything was priced very affordably, and he had $24 was like a fortune there. So he had a blast with that. Here, my friend that I went to the Food and Wine Festival with, she and I went to a lavender farm, and we got to pick some lavender and had a nice little day. Here we have Xander at the orthodontist. He's been going to the orthodontist for 3 years, and his little mouth just isn't ready for braces yet. He needs them, but he's just not ready yet. And I find this so funny. They hand out ice cream. They hand out ice cream at the orthodontist office. I think that's funny. It's a really cool office, though. They have like a little theater set up, and they have an arcade and cookies. I don't know. It's really geared towards kids and making them feel comfortable. So I do like it there. Here we have something that I've gone to for 4 years at that point. I haven't missed a year yet. So once I started going, so 4 or 5, 6, this year they are doing it for takeout only for the food. But this will be my 7th year going, I guess. I love it. I love the food. I love hearing the music, and they have dancers that come in that I don't always get to see. It just kind of depends on what's going on, what else I have going on. But they have like beer and wine and lots of really great desserts. They have a little shopping area. It's a lot of fun for me. I like doing that kind of stuff. I'm not Greek, but I love it anyway. And then here later that day, we went to this restaurant that was closing. It was their last day being open, and this restaurant was important to my husband and his siblings because they used to go there with their parents, and at this point they had lost their father, and their mother was very sick, and they knew that they didn't have long with her. So they wanted to get here on the last day and just, have some time there. Honestly, we were not hungry at all after the Greek festival, but I think we just ordered a few appetizers and then took them home because we were not eating. There was no way. So, but anyway, it was a nice day. And the following day here, we celebrated the July birthdays on my mom's side of the family, and that was nice. I remember my daughter, she was 6 at the time, and she wanted to make an appetizer to, contribute to the meal and everything. She took Swedish fish, laid them out on a tray with toothpicks. It was so cute. Yes, and then we taught the kids how to play poker that day, so that was a good parenting day. Anyway, we got a second kitten, but she didn't last at our house very long because our other cat was so mean to her. So my aunt, who brought her to us in the beginning, took her because the poor thing was just like tormented by our other cat. But anyway, she still has her. She's much happier at her house. So that's it for my first Faux Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon with the next flip through. Bye.